Silent. This is Vannesia. Don't they know I'm recording YouTube videos? Like, come on now, be respectful. This is for somebody that wants to record YouTube videos, but they want to get over the fear of recording, which can be a lot. It's difficult sometimes when you're not used to presenting or being in front of audiences or looking at the camera. There's all sorts of things you have to take into account, but it's not as difficult as people may seem. But there is a fear factor that, hey, will people really want to know what I have to say? Do I have anything of value to say? What if I stumble and stutter over my words? Y'all, like, let's just get that out of our heads. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple tips to help you to record YouTube videos, not any of the technical stuff, but just more the psychological aspect of things that you want to look out for and how to mitigate that risk. So the first thing I want to talk about is being self-aware. Now, how your body language is coming off, what your movements are. I talk a lot with my hands. I do a lot of that stuff in person. I make a lot of faces. So I do a lot of that stuff in person, but I'm aware of that. Before, I wasn't always aware. Okay, so I would watch stuff or I would see pictures and I'm like, dang, I make those faces, or dang, I was like, what am I doing? Or my posture was off. So just being self-aware of how you are physically. And the way that helped me to get over that was by practicing in front of a mirror. In a mirror, you can make direct eye contact. You can see what you're actually doing, how you're coming off, if you're aggressive. Notice how you're pronouncing some certain words. Notice how maybe you look away if something's uncomfortable. Notice if you have like a clicker or anything that you're having in your hands, or maybe you have a prop, maybe you're picking up something in your video. Notice all of that and just practice. I watched a lot of speaking videos when I first started really getting into speaking, just to make sure that I am aware of what I'm doing with my body. Practicing in front of a mirror is super, super, super helpful. I recommend it. It's hard. It's one of the hardest things because it's easy to look out into an audience of people you don't know. It can be even easier to talk to a camera like there's no one here. Right? So there's no reaction. I have to anticipate your reactions. I have to anticipate what you may say, and just be also cognizant of what is going on. Another thing, for example, is that I talk very, very, very fast. Naturally, I just naturally talk fast. So one way I do combat that is by first telling people that I talk fast when I'm doing presentations, and then also doing my best to slow down. So be self-aware by practicing in front of a mirror. Notice your pitch and tone. Notice how you are talking, and just ask people. Watch it back. You're gonna see. Don't cringe. Everybody tries to cringe in their first couple videos. Don't cringe. It's still you. Okay, so just watch it and just own it. The second thing I would recommend is to write things out. So you will see me looking down from time to time because I have a whole notebook full of stuff here. See? Boom. And I'm also going to show you a way of how I use Google Docs or notes on my phone to make bulleted lists right here. So right now, I just open up a brand new Google Doc. You can also use notes on your phone or anywhere you type. And I'm typing out the title and just a couple bullet points and sub-bullet points and spell checking of what I want this video to be about. And no need for long sentences. Just kind of write down your thoughts. And that way you can still have organic conversation when you're recording. Super simple, right? So having things written out definitely helps because you take the guessing game out of it. Nobody hits record without a script. They don't do that in Hollywood. They don't do that in independent films. You have to have a script. So writing it out helps you get your thoughts out in a clear and concise manner. And the last thing is to always remember that, baby, you can edit and delete. One of the things that working in the music industry taught me is that there are things that are photoshopped, there are stuff that's cropped out. A lot of people don't really make it through the first take. I only know one artist off the top of my head that I've worked with that hit takes one time through, okay? And it's a super amazing to do, but the reality is that we all need a little polishing. There was so much editing on this video. This video was originally 8 minutes long, and now it's what, 3? I'm gonna try to get it to 3. There's a lot of editing that goes on, so don't worry if you stumble, if you stutter. I stutter all the time because I talk so fast. So don't worry if you stumble or if you stutter. You can always edit it. You can always delete it and re-record it. So just get out there and know that you can do it, okay? You got it, right? You so got this. Look, if God put something on your heart, and I said it before, no one can do you the way that you do you. So if God has put something on your heart, you need to go ahead and get it out. Like, he purposed you to do that. Can't nobody else do it like you do it, boo. Okay? So I hope I answered your question. If you have any more questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram. I'm going to try to roll out some more content. I ain't going to make no promises to y'all. Yes, I ain't going to make no all types of double negatives there, right? If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them in video form. It's a little easier for me and less time consuming, but hit me up. I'm put all the social media here, somewhere below. and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.